Hello, my name is Natasha Hand, and I'll be giving a brief overview on the conservation of Hawaii's coral reefs. Hawaiian coral reefs make up more than 60% of the coral reefs in the U.S. alone. These coral reefs are extremely important as habitats, protective shoreline barriers from storms and erosion, and sites for cultural practices. Hawaii is a very popular vacation spot with people coming from near and far to enjoy the beautiful blue waters. Their coral reefs have a huge impact on the economy as it's a site for many recreational activities like snorkeling, diving, fishing, and surfing. It's even a food source. Coral reefs, also known as rainforests of the sea, are one of the most diverse marine ecosystems with so many species yet to be discovered. So what are coral reefs? Corals are colonial invertebrates, which are animals without backbones, whereas reefs are the physical structural habitat for the corals. There are two main types of corals, ahermatypic and hermatypic. Ahermatypic corals are non-reef building corals or soft flexible corals, whereas hermatypic corals are reef building corals or hard corals. Most reef building corals, hermatypic, contain an algae called zooxanthellae, which live inside the coral tissue and give corals their bright colors. The three main types of coral reefs are fringing, barrier, and atoll. Fringing reefs grow outward from the shore, which form a border. Atolls are circular in shape with an open lagoon in the center. This is from when fringing reefs continue to grow upward from an island that has sunken. Barrier reefs, like fringing reefs, create a border from the shoreline, but aren't growing directly from the shore. They're separated by water from the land, which creates a lagoon. You can find all three types of these reefs in the Hawaiian Islands. Fringing reefs are the most common types of reefs in Hawaii. A popular fringing reef in Hawaii can be found on the island of Oahu. It's called Hanauma Bay. Barrier reefs can be found off the coast of Oahu and Kauai. An example of a barrier reef is in Kaneohe Bay on Oahu, while atolls are found in the northwestern Hawaiian Islands. The three most common types of corals in Hawaii are pictured below from left to right: Porites, Montipora, and Pasillipora. Coral reefs ecosystems are easily affected by local and global stressors. Some local stressors are overfishing, pollution, and habitat destruction, and some global stressors are climate change, coral bleaching, and ocean acidification. One global stressor that's commonly heard about is coral bleaching. This happens when corals lose their zooxanthellae, which makes them lose their color. Coral bleaching can happen when there's a change in the climate, like temperature and salinity changes.